If you are planning to visit Brazil via a land border, then this video is for you, because I'm going to share with you two really key things that you need to know when you cross into Brazil via a land border. Now, for me personally, I was traveling from Asuncion, the capital of Paraguay, over the Paraguay-Brazil land border into Foz do Iguaçu to go and see the Iguaçu Falls. And by the way, if you do want more information about that specific journey from Paraguay into Brazil, I actually did make a video here that you can see about that specific journey, where I go through how to do the bus journey, which bus company to use, etc, etc. But again, this video is all about Brazil and entering Brazil via a land border. So the first thing that you do need to know is that to enter Brazil via a land border, you're going to have to fill in an electronic form. And this form is an electronic form that you can access via a QR code. At the Brazil border, you will see QR codes everywhere. So what you have to do is you have to get your phone, scan the QR code, and if your phone is connected to the internet, you'll get an electronic Brazil entry form. Now, that point that I just mentioned about being connected to the internet is really important, because to access the form, you have to have an internet connection. Now, luckily for me, I was still able to access my Paraguay SIM card data from that Brazil border that I was at. But if you cannot access any data, you just have to go up to the border guards and ask for a Wi-Fi hotspot. Now, once you access that electronic form just requires you to fill in all your personal details, such as your first names, surname, home country, nationality, address, telephone number, email, passport number, and your date of entry. Now, notice how I said first names. So in other words, plural. Now, if you do have any middle names, you do need to include those middle names in the first names section, because for me personally, I did not include my middle name in that first names section. I just put my first name in the first name section. I put my surname in the surname section. And then when I went to the border guards, showed them my form, showed them my passport, they said, no, you got to do it again, because I've got to include my middle name under the first name section. So just something that you do need to be aware about there. Now, if you cannot access the internet at all, or if the Wi-Fi hotspot of the border does not work for you, I'm sure you can ask for a paper form to fill in instead. So that's the first thing that you need to know about the Brazil land border. You will need to fill in a form. Now, the second thing you need to know is this. Do not expect the border guards to be able to speak English. English is not a commonly spoken language in Brazil, and even the border guards at the border are not required to know English. So you may need to use a bit of Google Translate if you cannot speak any Portuguese, or if someone else is in the queue at the border with you who can translate for you, maybe they can help out as well. If you are traveling in Latin America, I think it's so important that you do have Google Translate and that you have downloaded offline both Spanish and Portuguese. But if you do want to learn some Portuguese before you come to Brazil, or some Spanish before you go elsewhere in Latin America, do go to the description of this video and also the comment section too. You will see a link below to Preply, which is a language website where you can sign up and get yourself a language tutor for the language that you want to learn. Preply are a languages tuition website, and if you do want to travel to Latin America, you will need to know some basics of either Portuguese or Spanish. So do check them out using that link in the description below. And also you'll see that very top link is a link to a side hustle where you can make some money online to fund your travels. It's a side hustle that I use. It works. It genuinely does work. It makes me money, helps me out with my travels. And if you do use that link below, you will get a free 25 British pounds, which is about $30 US, if you follow the instructions on that link and sign up. You will also see other products in the description and comment section too, such as travel insurance, luggage and suitcases, VPNs. So do check those out, because they are all important things that you need for when you travel. Now, do let me know in the comment section below if you are planning to come to Brazil, and if you are planning to travel via a land border, or if you have traveled to Brazil via one of the land borders. Do let me know in the comment section how your experience went. Now, I do hope that you have found today's video interesting, useful and helpful. If you have, remember to click the like button. It really does help out the channel. Hit the notification bell too to get notified for my latest videos, and also subscribe for more travel content. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you in my next video.